Race number 6 on Wednesday night, and it looks this way. It is over the 1650 for the Class 4s. Kairos Unicorn is first up, hasn't raced since July, but he's had 4 trials to prepare. Co-partner Fion on the class drop and has the tongue tie going on. Lucky Gold like the step up in trip to the 1650 last start. Fearless Fire, he's a last start winner, carries an extra £4. High Clouds up in trip from the 12 to the 1650. Killer Instinct has the blinkers coming off. Moonlight Vista has the cheek pieces and the hood off. The blinkers go back on. And Glorious Lover, who has had 2 runs back from a break, he wears blinkers again. He's also placed 8 from 14 course and distance, Tom.
In the speed here, Lucky Gold has been known to go forward in most of his runs here in Hong Kong. Fearless Fire, he settled sort of just off the pace last time out, and the blinkers seemed to assist him. High Cloud, Millennium Falcon should get a nice run through from Barrier 1, but only his 3rd try at Happy Valley. And Aviva Popcorn might be a bit handy this time round. Paul from Barrier 3 got a long way back last start.
Yeah, there's no pace really in this race as well. Turin Warrior, when he led, he sort of faded, so I think they'll try and slot him in somewhere midfield. Co-partner Fion, Moonlight Vista, they'll go back, I think, from wide draws.
We've got an interview first up, and Fearless Fire is now a 5-time course and distance winner. Here's Nick with his trainer, David Hayes.
David, old Fearless Fire did a good job for your stable last time out. That was a nice tidy win from the 8-year-old.
Yeah, he drew well. I think the key to him, he's an old marvel, but he normally saves his best for when he draws good barriers. So barrier 9 is a bit tricky.
Obviously, the horse that he beat last time, Turin Warrior, they reoppose. Your fella's got £4 extra. I suppose at the age of 8, you sort of need a bit of help. I mean, they could have been harsher, I suppose. Yeah,
look, he if he gets the right run in transit, he'll be very competitive again. He's been a very consistent Class 4 horse over the years.
A bit like another horse in your stable, Red Majesty. They just seem to sort of relish turning up at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night, don't they?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a horses for course track, and if they show a liking to it, I tend to like to take them there.
Do you think, as an 8-year-old, David, that there's still a bit left in him to sort of maybe nick another one?
He showed that to me, the right barrier and the right run, that he's definitely got another win left in him.
Has he showed you all the sort of zest in his track work, etc., that he still wants to do it?
Yeah, look, his track work's always solid. He only works on his own. He's a bit keen, but he normally gets a couple of wins a season, so he's had one. Let's see if we can get 2.
Barrier 9 does sound a concern for David, though, for a Fearless Fire. Next up, Tom, we've got Lucky Gold, who was better last time. He runs 3rd here behind Red Brick Fighter. He's had the 11 starts here in Hong Kong.
Yes, I'm not really sure what his best trip is yet, because he has run a decent race over 1,400 metres behind Unicorn Baby last season, and then this one here only beaten 2 lengths, and it was a handy enough effort. I don't know if it's a concern. He's put on 31 pounds though.
Yeah, he's put on a bit of weight. We have to get Jenny's assessment there with him. There's no leader in this race, or no confirmed leader, so he does go forward. He might be there by default.
What do we make of Millennium Falcon? 1400's been his best distance. He's untried past that, certainly over the 1650. Is he a horse that can take the step up? He doesn't look an easy ride, that's for sure.
No, he doesn't, but he's got Hugh Bowman on board from Barrier 1, so if he is going to do it, I think this could be the race for him. Look, he's going to get a nice run. As you say, it's not an easy race. This was quite a strong form race that he's come out of as well. So, look, I'm going to include him.
Yeah, he's in. I've put him in for second, actually. Don't mind him here. I know he's failed at Happy Valley in the past, but experienced jockey on board with a horse that's not easy to deal with. And he did have to cover a bit of ground inside the 600 metres there last time, so there was merit in that run.
Now, your long shot goes around here, Paul, named after some Cirrus, also known as High Cloud.
Exactly. Look, I'll tell you why I like him. He's won over 1,400 metres before he got here. This is a 1,700 metre trial. He trialled really well over 1,200 before his debut run. I thought he ran on a little bit over the 1,200. Now stepping up to the 1,650. He's a big price. He's 27 to 1. But I like the way he hit the line in this trial. So, yeah, I'm going to go with him.
And you'd say he's probably got a little bit more X factor than some of those in that 1,700 metre trial there. So he's a 3-year-old. He can only improve.
Yeah. All right, so good enough for you to put on top, though, Paul.
Yeah, so I've got to put High Cloud on top and make him the sort of the each-way long shot play for the race. Race meeting, actually. Millennium Falcon in there for second. Lucky Gold from the front, and Turin Warrior, 6-4-3-7.
Like Turin Warrior here, I thought he was given a good ride last time out by Zach Purton. Got down to the fence from Barrier 10. They tried to lead 2 starts ago, and that wasn't his go. He's better ridden off the pace, and he'll be somewhere mid-field. And I think he's overdue a win. Millennium Falcon's in number 4, 3 Lucky Gold, and High Cloud in on a minor line there. I thought he might be the best of the rest. 7, 4, 3 and 6.
Turin Warrior on top for Tom as the best bet of the program. He's best draw too since he's been racing over the 1650.